Hi, what's up? How is it going? In today's video, we are going to start a series of converting letters into logos. In today's video, I'm going to start with letter A. So actually, if you create this as a logo, you can decide to use it for any brand that starts with A. For example, Hamod, a single word just like that. You now paste the logo on top of the name. That serves as a logo. So right now, without further ado, let's step into it. This is the first series, so we are going to start with letter A. So let's type letter A in capital letter. So actually you can decide to transform it in a way that it will look like letter A in small letters or capital letters. So right now it's still, so let's go over and change it to the font that we truly like, that is bold. So let's leave it as this. So right now what we're going to be doing is to go over and turn it to logo. So right now what we're going to be doing right now is to start to create a logo. So right now what we're going to be doing is to go ahead to your freehand tool. So we are going to create magic. So let's go ahead. The first step is to just create a grid just like so. Let's create a grid. So after which so let's go ahead and duplicate, flip it, right click, automatically it copied, paste to the other side. So put on Ctrl key on keyboard and tap on R for a repeat, just like so. So after that is done, so let's step in to create a logo. So right now what we're going to be doing is to select your freehand tool, which is this. In particular, this is what we are going to pick, freehand tool. So let's go over and create a logo. So you just have to follow the grid line in accordance to the way you want it. So click once again, go ahead, click once again, go ahead and finish it up right there. Good. So right now you have let's delete, that's not accurate. So let's go over. Before we go over, so let's go ahead and just group everything together, Ctrl G, then let's take that out. So all we needed to do is to set the outline to grayscale so I can see what you are doing clearly. So after that is done, so let's go over to our freehand tool. Then let's start from this point, click, then you drag down just like so, double click right there, automatically you have that. So it has to be accurate, double click when you get to a point, double click right there, finish it all up right there. So all we needed to do right now is to actually make adjustments right here to have it perfectly position. Good. It's quite longer. Let's go again. I'll click right here. Or better still, let's create an object just like so, that fit in just like that. So click once again, then let's squeeze that all the way down there. Can you see that? That's accurate. Leave it as that. So the next thing right now is to make a duplicate of that, flip it to the other side, right click when you get to destination, so drag it in just like that to level up with the first letter A, with the first object rather. So right now what we're going to be doing right now is to go ahead and create an object in between, just like so. So after that is done, so all we needed to do right now is to word everything all together. So let's word it. Automatically you have it perfectly okay right there. So right now what we're going to be doing is to set the outline to be black, full black, then go ahead and hit F12. So right now what we're going to be doing is to make that thicker. So let's use for check behind fill, then scale with object, it's okay. After that is done, so what we needed to do right now is to break all this in a corner. So let's go over to shape tool. So let's double click right here as well. So let's break this line. Go ahead, please break. So after if you click that, so let's double click, automatically you have it broken right there. Good, so nice one. So right now what we needed to do next is to break it somewhere around there as well. So what we needed to do right now is to go ahead, create a dot right here, double click to add a node right there, then add a node right here as well. So let's go over and with the help of your shape tool, automatically when you had a node somewhere, then you go over and search for break curve. When you click on that, automatically it's broken already. What you needed to do next is to double click on that dot to have your broken line, just like so. Good, nice one. So right now what we needed to do next is to break this line as well. Right from here, double click, and from here double click, then go ahead, select the dot right there, add the broken line to that, double click, automatically breaks. Then let's go over and break it right there. So right now what we're going to be doing now is to link this all up. So let's go over, select your freehand tool, let's click, then go over, finish it all up right there. Automatically you have it linked up. So right now as it is, what you needed to do right now is to actually let's link this area. So let's go over, link it all up. Automatically you have that. Then let's go over and have this a bit long, so that we can have a connection between them. Good, likewise. I think this is quite nice and okay. So right now what we're going to be doing is to bolden the outline a bit. So let's go over, let's make it 14. Think this is nice. Go again, let's have it to be 19. So right from here we are going to round the edges all up, so that we can have a round and perfect outlook of the shape. So let's click on round corner, then click on I think that's okay. So let's go over and round the, so can you see that it's rounded up the extreme end of the letters. So right now what we needed to do is to hit OK. There you have your logo. So as you can see, as this right now, let's take that out, so we don't need this anymore. So let's have our logo to be prominent. Then let's go over and thicken it all up again. So let's have it to be 30, 49, Good, nice one. So right now what we're going to be doing is to go ahead and select your objects. So let's convert the outline to objects. So as this right now, when you put your mouse to the object, then you locate, convert outline to object. What this does is that it converted the outline to an object that you can apply color to directly. So as this is, it's being converted to curve already. So right now let's go over and change the color. You can decide to change it to any color. So as this here is our logo, and as this right now, it can serve as a logo for any brand that you can think of, so that start with letter A. So for instance, let's have Arnold show. Can you see that? So this is actually serve as a logo right here. So you can decide to have this to be orange, then have the Arnold show beneath it. So let's go over to close the tracking. Then let's decide to change this font to a slimmer font. Good, nice one. So position it right there. So let's reduce this a bit. Good. So actually this seems classic, but to get a box, a square box right there. So let's round it all up just like so. Let's make this black. Control page down on your keyboard. Let's make it the blackest, black. Turn it to a black that is very dark. Good, nice one. So right now let's have this to be white, then, or better still, let's have the logo to be white, then have this to be blue, or let's use, or better still, you can have everything to be white. That looks classic. Then let's reduce it a bit so that you can see the beauty of it. Can you see that? So this is the finish line of what we have created so far. This is the first series of turning letters into gold, into logo rather. That's what I meant, into logo that will suit any brand. This is the first letter. So in the second series, we are going to have letter B turning into a logo just like this. So here we come to that tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button subscribe, and don't forget to hit that like button so that other people can benefit from what you have shared so far. As I always say in my channel, see you in the next video. And mind you, don't forget to be a member of this channel. Right from the link below, there is a link that you can click on to become a member. So see you in the next video. Bye for now.